Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to show you how to swap the stock 4-lug and the stock S13 brakes from this to the Street Faction 6-piston CTSV caliper setup. With the wheel off, I can take the stock caliper off. It's like a 14 for the top part, and then to take the bracket off, it's a 19. So I'll take all that off. Then the rotor will slide off. Take this cover off. There's a cotter pin and the axle nut that'll have to come off. Then the hub itself will slide off. And then we can reassemble the other stuff. So I got the caliper off. I just set it right up here for now. This is what we're going to be swapping to. It's quite a bit bigger, along with the new rotor. This is going to be an Evo 10 rotor, so you can see it's quite a bit bigger. Here's how she looks with that little cover off. I already started taking the cotter pin out, but I just wanted to show you guys. Also want to let you know too, it's a 30mm socket in the front, and I believe a 34 in the rear, or a 36. I don't remember offhand. For this setup, you have to drill out this top mount with a, where is it? 9/16 drill bit to fit the bracket extension piece, which I believe I left on the bench. Alright, so now with this drilled out, you can fit this bolt through here that bolts to the caliper. So this bolts the bottom part on, this will bolt to the top part of the caliper, and then we got another bolt that goes into the bottom, just like so. Now that I have the new hub on there, I'm gonna mount this bracket back up again and then start to modify the caliper to get it to mount up to that bracket. What we gotta do is trim off some of this here and here to fit where this bracket goes, because now the way it sits on there, this stuff doesn't line up, so this has to be trimmed and this has to be trimmed. Okay, just a little update here, guys. This is the way the bracket goes on there. The part that curves down goes towards the inside. Otherwise the caliper sticks out and doesn't really mount to the rotor correctly. Alright, so I got the caliper on now. All I gotta do is put the brake line back on and she'll be done. And put the pads in, of course. Let's see. That's the new pad versus the stock one. It's quite a big difference. Rotor. Should make a big difference. While I'm in here, I'm gonna be swapping out the old rubber brake line for a new braided stop tech piece. So that should help the pedal feel a little bit as well. I also got the Chase Bay part that runs like into the interior of the car to tuck all the wires out of the engine bay. I'm starting on the rear passenger side. I'm gonna take all this stuff off to get the whole rear knuckle off, and then swap the hub, and then modify the knuckle to get the CTSV conversion bracket on there.
That's some fine machinery work there. Got the knuckle all cut out. We're pretty proud of it.
is raspy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta run that wastegate dump right by my ears, because I love it. Rednecks in the bar were like, "Oh shit!" The guy almost dropped his drink. That was no LS. That didn't sound like a Chevy. Or a Harley. All I can say is this thing's gonna be a beast once we get all the kinks worked out of it.
Yeah.
It can go.
Jesus Christ. Spins those 305s pretty easily.
Oh yeah. Doesn't have a hard time turning them into liquid at all. Is that your wheel falling off, or what was
Oh,
it?
well, they did.
Just waiting for you to launch it right into the Conquest.
Oh, no.
And we're home alive. Thank God.
Well, I don't know why that I'm even doing that.
Yeah, that's connected to nothing. So you can do it all you want to. Skirt, 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 skirt. Alright, that's a wrap.
So we got the CTSV 6 pistons in the front and 4 pistons in the rear. Me and Kev bled them, and all the air is out, but the pedal is still really squishy. So my thought with the Chase Bay setup is it's for a big brake kit, but it's for like the 300ZX front and rear calipers. So I'm gonna have to get a bigger bore master and try that, because I think the volume that's in that bore doesn't push enough fluid to actually compress all the pistons that are on the 6 and 4 setup. So I'm gonna try that next and go from there.